Hey there, all my PopCon peeps. Magic Man Rusty here. Welcome to this live streaming episode of the Magnificent Seven. To celebrate PopCon's 7th anniversary, we spend 7 minutes with members of our PopCon family. And joining us in the PopCon corral tonight, a fan favorite, an actor whose voice is as recognizable as his hair. I'm your host, Rusty Ammerman, and our Magnificent Seven with the incomparable John Glover begins right now. John, welcome. Thank you for joining us here. This is quite a pleasure. How have you been, sir?
Lonely.
Lonely. You are, during the COVID, you are holed up there in LA. You said 40 days, right?
Today's my 41st day of never touching another living creature.
Not even a pet. So what have you been doing in this 40 days? What have you been doing to kind of pass the time?
Well, I get up in the morning and I try not to turn the TV set on. I make my coffee. I go down and pick up the newspaper from the front yard where they've dropped it. One day it didn't come. I was a wreck. Just a wreck.
You're tired. You don't have any hobbies. Nothing's keeping you busy. No projects.
Well, no. First thing in the morning, I got to, beg your pardon. It's one of those San Pellegrino waters that are flavored.
Yes, of course.
I drink it too fast, so I tend to belch.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Over 90% of the people in Pittsburgh have gas.
No, I did not know that. I don't think we're going to get all this in 7 minutes. You don't have any little crafts you've been working on? I'm trying to set you up here. Come on, just like in rehearsal.
I knit scarves because I can't hold them properly, so enough to do a sweater or circular needles. So I have to stick the one between my legs and knit. But I've knitted several scarves since I've been here. I'm just going to show you some of them. Here's a nice
sale later on eBay.
Maybe
for sale on his Etsy store. You okay, John?
I'm fine. This pink one is a real Rusty. You look pretty in pink. This looks good on you. And here's a black one.
Okay. Yeah, and by the way, all of these just in time for summer too. That's great.
I know. Well, they're summer scarves, because you want to dress right because the two most. You see, these are nice, aren't they?
They are.
Do you know the two most important things in the world?
What are the two most important things in the world?
Looking good and winning prizes. Now,
all right.
A very nice one. It's sort of a grayish, purplish kind of. Aren't these beautiful?
They are beautiful, and you make these yourself. That's amazing.
I do make them myself.
Okay.
It helps me not to go crazy. Now,
so
recently, though, do you want to talk about something special?
No, please go ahead. Recently, yes.
Well, because I've been, the masking thing is so ridiculous. So, all right, here, I'm going to show off some masks. There, I prefer, because I have long hair, I prefer the elastic on the thing. This was my first mask, like this. Okay. All right, but see how this hangs out?
Yeah.
That
doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I like this. And then, what came next?
The evolution of John Glover's masks. Okay.
These are, I'm showing off.
Well, that's nice.
Now, this one is a very nice one, too. Also, but we have the...
Still doesn't solve that problem.
Yeah. So my across the street neighbor, Bev, brought this over. She found a pattern for some masks, so she started making them. Now, let me show you this. Now, this has a form. So this, reaches up to here.
Uh-huh.
It goes under my chin. You just see any fuzzy white beard there?
No, the goatee is completely covered up there.
Yeah. And this is so the glasses, so you don't fog your glasses. And it's very masculine.
It is.
Now, but.
And the stripes on the plaid are a great compliment, too.
I ordered some off of Amazon. That's that place. So I'm going to try one on for you right now.
Good.
Are
we the first people to see you wear the mask?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What?
All right, hold on.
It's a portable turtleneck.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that's
like
the solution. And that's even better.
That's when you really have to hide, but you cannot see. But see, it's very spiritual, don't you think?
It's very cosmic.
Yeah. Okay.
You are killing me.
So I've got some choices, and I believe in choices. Because the two most important things in the world
are looking good and winning prizes.
You're paying attention.
I was paying attention. And by the way, a little commercial here. We're paying attention to PopCon this summer, Friday, July 10th through the 12th. We are working hand in hand with Indiana Convention Center, IU Health, and Visit Indy so that we can be safe and hopefully bring the John Glover signature masks to everyone at PopCon. Wouldn't that be amazing? John, you know
what we could do? We could auction some of these scarves off, and the proceeds could go to the nurses and the first line people. We could donate it to make a big donation.
That would be most generous. Well, make sure you stick around after our broadcast here, and we will make that happen.
All right. Because I probably will have some more by the time that comes up.
That's the rate you're going.
There's some really nice ones in here. Look at this now. Can you see the subtlety of this? Oh my God. They're beautiful. There's a little autumn coming in.
And it changes.
And the winter comes.
It's like a mood scarf.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
You are not only an actor, a man of movies and television and animation and voiceover work. You're also a man of theater on the boards, as they were. I just saw you in October in Fern Hill.
Fern Hill, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful play. Great role. Do you have anything coming up on the boards in the future?
Not in the boards.
Okay.
But we don't know what the future of the boards is.
Right.
I booked a thing to film right before the world changed. So I think everybody's waiting to see if that's still going to happen.
Can you give us a hint of what that is?
I can't. I signed a thing I couldn't talk about.
You're right. A non-disclosure scarf.
But it's really good.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't it be?
So I sure hope they do it. Yeah.
John, and if anybody ever wonders why John Glover is a fan favorite, you need only watch this Magnificent Seven to understand. Sir, thank you very much for joining us here. Yes, Carl.
Forget about the number. Keep going. You guys are worth gold right now. Just
all right. Okay, we'll keep going. We got permission from the producer to keep going, John.
It's summer scarves because some are pink, some are black, some are orange.
And wait a minute.
We're waiting.
Here's your Diva Red. Look at that. This is for Patti LuPone. Diva. Yeah. And then you got your blue. Right, and if you had a white one, you'd be patriotic.
You could be patriotic, yes.
Yeah. and then, I mean, you can. Oh, I bet I could make. I mean, who is this? Yeah, this is very good, isn't it?
I don't know what that is.
That's the other
Captain Ninja.
Well, they'll work on these things. I also do potholders. I had my old lube. I was going to say loom, from when I was a little kid, and I just got a shipment of some new loops.
So the squares where you make potholders?
Oh yeah.
But the talent just doesn't end with you, does it?
I know. I amazed myself.
Yeah. And
I'm amazing. Yeah.
What is your favorite musical, John?
A movie? No.
Or play? It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, I mean, there's so many, and when I saw Streisand do Funny Girl on Broadway. I saw Gwen Verdon do Sweet Charity. Barbara Harris. I saw Barbara Harris do on a clear day, and The Apple Tree. I mean, some amazing performances. But a movie musical would be A Star Is Born with Judy Garland.
Judy Garland.
Oh,
Judy
yeah.
Garland
and, the only one that's any good.
And James Mason, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, James Mason, of course. So if you had, what is the one role you would like to do play-wise that you haven't done, musical or otherwise? Is there like one thing you are always shooting for?
Prospero in The Tempest. Yeah, I want to do that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Well, I gotta have somebody who wants
You got plenty of time to rehearse right now. If
Yeah.
we could go back to your high school class and ask your classmates a word to use to describe you, how would they describe you, John?
Well, in the yearbook, when we graduated,
Yeah.
I was my hero. My thing said, "Mad as a March hare."
Right.
So I don't know where they got that from.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't either. But
Truly, they didn't see you basking in stars
it was a painful thing, though. High school,
to visit. When they come
the most painful was at lunchtime because I didn't have a crowd. So at lunchtime, I'd get through the line with my tray, and I thought, where am I going to sit today? I mean, it's hard to sort of sit by yourself because then you feel like a sore thumb and
Right.
like you have no friends. And then because you don't really have any good friends to eat lunch with, you have no good friends. And I went to a reunion and they said, okay, now it's time to go in and sit down for dinner. And I thought, oh my God, it's the same fear all over again. It was horrible.
So you're saying like one day you would sit with the jocks, one day you would sit with the preppies, and
No, I never sat with the jocks.
never
Sorry.
with the jocks. Okay.
Oh,
But
no.
the theater kids, the thespians didn't have their own little table?
Well, there weren't sort of thespians there. It was sort of me and Janelle and Kitzmiller.
you were the two. You were the drama club, the two of you.
But I don't think we had the same lunchtime. I don't. It was very complicated.
It is.
But those little insecure things rear their ugly heads. I mean, I'm 75 and a half years old now, and I still get insecure about where to sit.
The ecumenical lunchtime of John Glover.
I know. It's pathetic.
Do you have any pets?
No, well, I had dogs, but because I go back and forth between the two coasts. It's hard on them, I think.
Yeah, it is. Okay, if you had the ability to change one thing about yourself, the genie or whatever came down, what would that one thing be? And you better not say your hair, or I'm hanging up on you.
No, I wish I'd grown up more honest. I spent a lot of time hiding,
Oh.
I guess I didn't. I felt, when my dad sold TV sets, and I was born in 1944. So when I got to be about, kindergarten, and I quit kindergarten. I because you didn't have to go, but I was miserable. But we had the first TV set on the block. So Howdy Doody time was in the afternoon. My dad would come home from work and he could not get through the living room. I had so many friends. And then one by one, as they all got their own TV sets, I didn't have any more friends.
The fact that your dad was a successful television salesman meant that you had less friends.
Oh, yeah, I see your point.
Yeah. That's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Oh, so it's really my dad's fault.
It is.
And blame is pointless. If you have to start blaming somebody for why you're how you are. Yeah, I had a friend. She was a wonderful actress, and she got raised by nuns who probably abused her because it was back in the olden days when they used to hit you and stuff.
Right. The ruler on like a show, yes.
But it was all the nuns' fault, and she couldn't let it go. And I realized it must have been really hard to let go. But anyway, let's talk about happy things.
So she went to like Our Lady of the Perpetual Misery, that kind of a place?
Well, she attacked.
Okay.
When she got scared, she attacked. It was like a fight or flee or fight. She always would fight. She'd never flee. Yeah.
Right.
She could be a real see you next Tuesday sometimes. Boy. But I loved her. I knew her over 50 years. She died alone. She couldn't let go.
Well, that's a sad story, John.
I know it was. No, we were going to talk about happy things.
We're going to talk about happy. When you go to conventions, and you are a staple at conventions, PopCon and otherwise, what is the one thing that all of your fans seem to recognize you for more than anything else?
I like people, I think.
You do, clearly.
Yeah. Well, I like to talk to them, the kids especially. You know.
And what do they know you from? What Shazam maybe, or what's the thing that they really recognize you from?
Probably Smallville. That was the longest, and a lot of people don't realize that I was the Riddler on the Batman animated series because it was only my voice. So there's a lot of surprise when they find that out. But probably Smallville. I mean, I was 7 years before they killed me. And they brought me back for the 10th year to kill me twice more.
Well, how many actors always want a good death scene? You got a couple of them. That was great.
Well, I suggested, I mean, I don't know if they had it in their mind, but I said, when it does time to kill me off, you should have Lex kill me. That'll really just push him right over to the dark side.
Paging Dr. Freud.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, John, do you have anything you want to shout out to the fans there? Anything at all?
Just probably no hugs. I can't imagine. There's going to be a lot of Barbarella elbowing.
Who would have thought Jane Fonda was so far ahead of everybody else?
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
I just hope there's going to be one. I hope we get far enough so that everybody feels safe, that we can go have a good time. But it's going to be different than before. I just feel it has to be.
I can't imagine you going forever without hugs. I just can't see you do that.
Well, it's for everybody's protection. We can't. We just, and the alternative is, I mean, we don't even want to talk about that. We just have to be safe.
Good.
Just live safe.
And
when we put those masks on, it's for other people. It's not for us. It's for other people to protect them. Pretend like you've got it, like everybody's got it. So,
there you go. And the two most important things in life, John?
Looking good and no tongues.
Or winning prizes.
Yeah. Well,
we'll stick around in the studio as we say goodbye here, John. A pleasure as always. And to all of the PopCon nerds out there, let's give a big round of applause for Mr. John Glover. And until next time, live long and prosper.
Yeah.